I don't know why I am humming some pointless random tune that I won't anymore. There. You hear me all right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I hate my own voice too. Thank you for reminding me of my fucked up nasal deviation and how it affects my vocal sounds. And you're just a jerk, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna make me feel bad.
Oh man, no joke. Someone when I was in the army, young enlisted, dealing with other young enlisted people, plugged his nose and poked fun at me, and I was the only thing that you could do when you got shit like that is self-deprecation. So it's just one of those like, oh no one's ever made fun of the way I've talked before. I'm gonna go cry in the corner over how badly you hurt me, and I just keep going on. But yeah, you gotta kind of swing with the punches like that, man.
Self-deprecation is actually sometimes kind of therapeutic because if you have control of the insecurities, then nobody else can really take, because it's not funny anymore. It's
No, yeah, it takes away their. It really truly is one of the probably greatest resiliency tools out there. Yeah, I dig it, and might need some resiliency after we get started with today's show, which is the Daily Coverage genre, and welcome to it, everyone. The Daily COG is where we get to talk about all things in the world, mostly dealing with entertainment, every now and then, or weather, style, other things. Anyways, we're brought to you by Grow Generation. Where the pros gonna grow. No, the other day when we were talking about the joys of black t-shirts, I was just throwing a joke. You guys, please do check us out here on YouTube if you're watching that, or wherever you listen to podcasts at, Google, Spotify. It's the Genreverse Podcast Network, LRM online. It's a lot of fun, and I am Kyle Malone at that Kyle Malone on Twitter. That's LRM_Emmanuel on Twitter, also known as Manny Gomez. What's up, bud?
Yeah, I know. Don't define me by my Twitter handle. We're not.
Come on, man. My brain does not function properly. You know this. I just got jumbled up.
It's just sad because I feel like one of these days, that's what's gonna happen. Wasn't that an episode of Black Mirror where like everyone has their like handle like above their head?
I don't know. I know that there was the Orville episode.
It's the one with Bryce Dallas Howard. That was
okay.
One. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be defined by my social media status.
Well, do you watch the Orville, man?
Yeah.
So did you catch that whole episode where everyone's like likes and dislikes?
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't
like that idea anyway either. Anyways, man, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Time to get over the midpoint of the week with all of our wonderful audience talking about some things. And dude, you said something yesterday about what if being so heavy, and we're not going to give any spoiler, no spoilers. We have a Marvel dedicated podcast, the Marvel Multiverse Mayhem with Nick Dahl and myself. That should be up tomorrow afternoon, and there you'll get full spoilers and get into implications and Easter eggs. Oh my god. Anyways, Manny, that was indeed a very, very, very heavy episode. I'll say this: I have a armchair physics degree, meaning I just like physics, consume YouTube and like science journals and stuff. So I get some of the like actual legit layered stuff, like the difference between timelines and universes, and it's fun to see them start playing with some of those theoretical sciences that are real world in with their comic book multiverse, which usually makes no sense. And the animation worked for this episode really, really well. It's still not my favorite, but this is an example where it worked better than last episode. I hated the red hair, especially the way it reflected light, looked real metallic. Didn't have that issue this time. Beautiful story, man. Beautiful story. Futility is so rough, and mortality is something to face, man. It was heavy.
It was.
You want to say anything a little bit more in detail, but not spoilerish about it, since it's out today?
Yeah, when it deals with emotions like that, and you're dealing with somebody who you could empathize why they're doing it, but you know it's wrong. It creates this feeling inside of you of not really knowing what to do, and being uncomfortable, and because you know that hero is capable of so much more, but you get it too. You're like, oh yeah, I might try to do something like that also. So that gray area of right and wrong, but then you see how far it can go, and how dangerous it could be. So it's really, really good.
It is. It is. I know you haven't had as many issues with the animation. I can't even remember if you had any problem with it at all when we first saw it.
I hated it from the beginning. I don't like it. It felt like those those games that sometimes they release, like The Walking Dead and Batman, where you choose your own adventure kind of as you go, and because that's the same type of animation that they use for those. But the thing is, kind of like a comic book, when we're not feeling the art, but the stories are so good, and that it kind of becomes background noise, and you're just like, okay, we're gonna, this is so good, it's forgivable, and it's and I can get through it. That's kind of how I feel with What If. The stories have been so good, episodes have been so good, that that I'm loving it, man. And every episode is different. My favorite episode, despite how good this last one is still the Peggy Carter episode. And I think it's just because part of me wanted to see more Peggy Carter, period. But now to see her in that lead role, to see her, fighting Hydra and whatnot, I just love it. And then with the Hydra Stomper, which is so cool. It's just really, really, really well done show. Stupid Marvel, and they're knowing what I want.
It's crazy. So with that animation aspect, same with me. I didn't care for it. It didn't ruin it. I did mention how last week's, again, especially with Widow's hair. Other than that, it's not as, I would still prefer it to be a different style of animation, maybe even different for each episode. That might be overkill, maybe not, but I'm fine with it, basically. Like, if last week was the worst I'll experience with just the way hair reflecting light, I'm good, because the content of the stories, dude. Like, we mentioned last week with the, and sorry guys, I don't care about last week spoilers, but with Hank Pym being comic book Pym, deranged,
that was
killing,
really good.
It was awesome in the yellow jacket outfit. It was great. And you have Douglas doing the voice, and it was awesome, man. I really, really got a big kick out of it. And then this week, I won't spoil at all. Again, I'm going to say, if they gave us last week and this week, what did they want to do with Spider-Man, dude? Because they keep saying that there was a plan, a story for Spider-Man's centric episode, and it was shot down or had to be changed because it was too dark, too scary. I'm not sure on a 1000% of the exact word used, but I just want to know, can we get that in comic book, dude? What if started in the comics? Could we get the Spider-Man What If in the comics?
Whatever it was, if they weren't going to put it on their animated series, they're not going to put it in comics either. It's the same people that run the show now.
They still put out that borderline TV 14 TVM content at Marvel. They could still do. I want to know. Then put it out. Just put the script out. Something, man. Yeah, I do. I'm curious about that. What do you think? What was it? Was it body horror? Well, like we're gonna see him mutate. I've heard rumors about it. Could you go with like some sort of really strange mind fuck? Like, what could you do?
Well, maybe what could have happened. The radioactive spider bit Peter Parker, and it actually turned him into some human spider type of thing. That's probably
body
the
horror.
direction. Yeah, that's the direction I'm leaning towards.
I could see that. I could see that. I'd actually like to see that.
Yeah, we know you would.
And I hate spiders, dude. I do with a bat.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. Oh, horrible.
My boy, he doesn't like them either. Lucas, he does not like bugs at all.
We were messing. My coworker was moving a piece of plywood, and then he felt something on the back of his hand. It was a black widow.
Mm.
Yeah, he's good. He didn't get bit or anything, but it was he was hooked, and I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "There's a black widow right there," and I think I touched it. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go sit down."
So, yeah, I hate that. Last thing on spiders before getting back to what if. We were at a zoo in Berlin when I was stationed in Germany, and we were in the insect part. You know, I kind of avoid the spiders, but other bugs are cool. And we went and sat down on a bench. Well, the bench was actually a geranium with spiders in it. Like it's a bench meant to sit on, and you can look down and there's spiders beneath you. And I didn't know that until I looked down to, grab my phone or whatever. And I feel like I flew. Like I legitimately gained temporary levitation abilities, because there's no other explanation for how high I was and how far I went. I hate it. Anyways, back to what if. With this, I'm almost upset because they have exceeded my expectations. This show is nothing of what I thought it would be, and it's churning out in 4 episodes to be exactly what I did want it to be. You said earlier, damn you, Marvel, giving me what I wanted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without even knowing it's really like, holy crap, dude.
And I'm going to plug this in starting tomorrow and probably throughout the weekend. Maybe not, because I'm not going to be around during the weekend. I'll see if I can schedule them. I'm going to have a ton of info on the making of What If.
Nice.
Including talking with the composer, talking with production designers, editors, character concept artists, everything. So
I'm excited.
I just downloaded like 5 different videos. And I was like, oh my God, I have to. Okay.
For research.
No, of actual interviews.
They're done. Yeah. They're finished.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So check
that out.
If you didn't like this week's episode of What If, that's okay, because we don't judge you for it. We'll judge you for other things. Like
defend your position though. Tell us in the comments. Tell me why. No, I mean, yeah. There's I expect to find some episode that I don't like. I hope, because honestly, like I said, they keep raising the bar. Each episode in some ways is better than the last. Other ways equal. Other ways to some might be worse. But no matter what, they're still building. Like it's.
What was so the first episode was
Peggy.
The second one was. Okay. That's the T'Challa episode. Got it.
And
all right. So yeah, there's no weak point yet. I'm sorry, but there's not. No,
like I said, the only thing that threw me off with the T'Challa episode, and I know it was to be to make him the anti Peter Quill, the antithesis of Peter Quill, so he's super nice, everyone likes him. Because of Chadwick Boseman's death, it feels odd, only because of timing. That's why I said for some it might feel, for some people, some episodes might feel off, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad in any way. Like that's the only time I can point out for me while watching this. And the hair in the last episode are the only two like points where I'm like, that's something I could say. It's not necessarily, well, the hair is negative, but the other one's not necessarily a net. Dude, it's a really good show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very well done. Very, very thought out.
I'm going to stop kissing ass over there.
Well, I mean, when we talk about things when they're good, and we talk about things that we don't like. Yeah. And unfortunately, besides some moments in the animation, it's not much bad to say about it. Speaking of Sony that you just coughed up, just to bring it up really quick, yesterday, and I'm going to post it in a little bit or maybe share it. The new poster for Venom came out. It it has all of the characters on it, the Venom and Carnage back to back. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Already, huh? Is it in the media on the back end?
No, it's not actually.
Send it to me. I can bring it up.
Okay, I'll have to send it to you right now. Point is, the important part of it is not the poster. Mm-hmm. It's what's on the poster. It because there's been back and forth about release dates and blah 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 blah. The poster states exclusively in movie theaters October 15th. So we are not getting this pushed back to whatever they or January. I think that's what the rumor was.
Right.
But other than that, man, there's like a lull right now going forward besides like Shang-Chi
until Eternals until Venom actually.
Yeah, it's like there's a couple of horror movies that are going to be good. Malignant's going to come out in a couple weeks, and then there's a card counter is going to be fantastic.
I think I've got it. Actually, Manny,
just
sorry to beat you to the punch.
It's okay.
Keep talking.
Yeah. So, it's. I'm like, but I mean, I guess that's going to be part of our 20. Yeah, that's it right there.
There we go.
It's all pixelated, the one you got, but it's okay. I just sent you the good one.
Oh, well, let's see. No, that's, I guess, full size for them. Okay, well, anyways.
It's on your Slack.
Got it. I'm bringing yours up now. Looking at just what I got while I'm bringing yours up. And no, I don't need that. I hope that was the LRM email. Did you see? I got to look now. What time? I was at 1940 something. Anyways, I'm trying to bring your damn thing up. Download. There we go. And
Kyle uses
dial-up internet. I use what?
Kyle uses dial-up internet.
I do not, dude. I've got gigabit internet. I just can't multitask very well. That's my problem. Yeah, man. I think Venom is. You can edit. It's an awful idea the way they've done it, and I cannot stand how everyone there. I guess yours is a little bit clearer. I can't stand how everyone all of a sudden, simply because they colored this guy red in some areas, all of a sudden this is worth it now. I just. It's just like we were saying earlier with the this week, maybe late last week, with the people getting excited about certain Doctor Strange rumors dealing with characters from past movies, and I'm just like, we decided years ago that Fox sucked, Sony sucked. Hashtag. Oh my God, that hair is better than the wig. It's still awful. That hashtag give the rights back to Marvel. Why all of a sudden is everyone all nostalgic for the Sony and Fox properties that they used to scream sucked so bad you have to give it back to Marvel? It's the inconsistency is frustrating, man.
Leave them alone, man. That's what
I'm
the
not
people want.
I'm not hating on them to their faces, or I'm saying I don't get it. Like,
I want the majority of the X-Men back.
no, I don't. Just because of how bad everything else connected, it's baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you could do it in a way where there's less baggage, a way to ignore the baggage, and I know some baggage is good because like the idea of bringing in Charlie Cox as Daredevil, which is not confirmed. We're just playing off the rumor as if it's going to be true, but it's not the Netflix Daredevil. I don't like. I don't know, man. It's weird to say, oh, these are connected, but they're not. It's like when Pablo Hidalgo said, the Star Wars canon is whatever they need it to be. I don't like that, man. It just feels lazy, feels cheap.
Oh well, I mean, I have baggage. Does that mean I shouldn't be on this podcast?
Mm-hmm. Go.
Yep.
You're fired. No, but you know what I mean by baggage for the character. There's a story baggage and an expectations baggage. It comes with things attached to it. And not just that, but all of the bad stuff from Apocalypse is connected to characters like the actress from Game of Thrones' version of Phoenix, or Jean Grey, and Ty Sheridan. That was his name. What is her name? I can't remember. Sansa Stark is her Game of Thrones character. Anyways, those characters sucked in those movies. Not the actors or actresses' fault.
Exactly.
But you still think about it when you see it. It's still baggage. And that's why I'm not like hating on them for doing it, because it could still turn out to be good. I'm saying I don't understand if you hated it yesterday. It's different when something grows on you in the first 6 months of release of a CD or something, but something that you were literally just 5 years ago screaming hashtag give the rights back. Why now is it all of a sudden the only thing you want? I don't get. Help me understand. I'm not hating on you. I want to understand.
It's the characters people want, not stories. Thank you.
I guess.
So, and I think that with some of them, I wouldn't mind if I never see another Wolverine again. I think Hugh Jackman's my Wolverine, so that's my opinion.
Yeah. No, you're down right to it.
And I don't mind Sophie Turner as...
That's her name. Thank you. I knew it had an S. I couldn't get Sans out of my mind.
As Jean Grey, I think that the film was really bad, and Michael Fassbender, there's the guy who played Nightcrawler. Maybe you can recast Cyclops. That one I don't mind. But there's one word that fixes it all, and it's the fix all of comic books. And now apparently it's going to be the fix all of Fox properties. Multiverse.
Yep.
So
sorry, go ahead.
No, that was I was gonna just continue to talk about multiverse.
Well, I was gonna bring up a point and see what you thought, because I like Ty Sheridan, right? I'm a huge fan of Ready Player One, and not just because of the nostalgia factor. I really dig the way that movie was made. I think anyone that likes behind the scenes stuff, the greatest modern behind the scenes extras on disc that I can find is Ready Player One. Like, the making of the movie alone will give you a whole new appreciation for it. Anyways, Ty Sheridan as Johnny Storm. What do you think?
No, I don't like it.
No, I do. I want to give him another chance, and I think he could do Johnny. I think he could. Anyways,
no, Johnny Storm. No, he does not have the charisma for a Johnny Storm.
I think he could be Johnny.
No,
so,
I would.
What Fox actor, if they pulled a oh god, what's the character, if they pull a recast type deal, like how Evans is, Captain America instead of Johnny Storm, but what Fox character or actor would you like to see come back as a different character? Like if you pulled fucking the guy that played Richards Reed in the 2015 film to play, someone, something like that. Who would you want to see get an MCU second chance?
An MCU second chance
as a new character.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't really have a. That's a tough question.
Yeah, put you on the spot. You suck. You know what? We'll take a word from our sponsors so you can get your life together, Manny. Anyways, I'm joking. Manny's all right. It is a tough question, and I kind of already had that picked out because, I was thinking of the question. Anyways, Grow Generation, take it away. Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. Grow Generation offers the best deals and discounts on the best grow products on the market. Grow Generation serves customers across the nation and carries a wide inventory of renowned cultivation brands. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow. What's that?
Dude, I forget it's my birthday. It was
dude.
It was until earlier this week that people were like, I was like, what? I was like, oh.
Well, since that's a great segue to come back in, guys, it is indeed Manny's birthday. Happy birthday, Manny.
Thank you. I'm getting old.
What birthday is this?
This is my 33rd birthday.
Oh, so Christine's a few months older than you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was born April 88.
Oh, nice. 88 is a vintage year. Everybody else can suck it.
My sister was born August 88. My wife April 88. And then I'm January 85. And yeah, it's weird because all of our families, the age difference between spouses is almost exactly this. All of them are like that 2.5 to 3.5 year range. Her parents, my parents, me and her, my sister and her husband, but the difference is who's older. It keeps switching around between the female being older or the male being older. It's just weird thing. So yeah, man, cool. What you got? Big plans tonight or this weekend?
Bar. Bar. So yeah.
Oh man, you know what? Let's take a wild card Wednesday moment. I'm unable to drink more than one, maybe two in a night due to I'm guessing it's from the head injury. Like I'm more susceptible to the effects. So I just don't drink very often. I miss the flavor, but I'll admit that the leafy green stuff is way better for my system the next day. What is your favorite spirit, man? What's your favorite straight drink?
Spirit? Oh, whiskey, hands down, 100%.
Which brand or type?
My favorite, my go-to. Well, okay, so there's a difference because depending on what we're doing, we're gonna be using a different whiskey. There's Irish whiskey.
Dinner. Let's say Japanese. Dinner. Going out for dinner.
Oh, Boulier is gonna be my choice.
Okay.
And then if I'm feeling a little bit fancier, I'm gonna use a whistle pick. So, those are kind of my two. And then there's nothing wrong with the classic bottle of Jack. So yeah, it kind of like
Love
tea.
It.
Kind of like tea, kind of like a cigar, depending on the moment, depending on what, if we're celebrating or just like you said, dinner, whatever. We have a variety of bottles of whiskey to pick from because that's what we do. We keep spheres on in the freezer. We always keep an orange around because my go-to mixed drink is always going to be an old fashioned, classic old fashioned, no cherry. Fuck you if you think that it should have one. Then again, I have cherries now because I like them. I bought a little thing of the drunk cherries that are already come pre-soaked.
Right.
So yeah, and then also there's always that debate of like people who say that you shouldn't drink straight whiskey with ice, but you need a splash of water in order to release some of the chemicals to make the drink even better. That's just how you're supposed to drink it. But I mean, whatever. If you're a noob and do whatever you want. You know what I can't stand?
What's that?
and this is me just being kind of a jerk too, and I don't know how you feel about this. If you're gonna be drinking alcohol and you need a chaser, maybe you shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
Okay. So I too am a Jack man. I may have started drinking way too early, but regardless, I made it through. Here I am, and I can still. I never really cared for getting drunk after high school. Like, really lost its appeal for me personally.
I had my few years,
Mm-hmm.
but that's I'm not about that life.
I could still throw down when I needed to, you know, going away to deployment parties, R&R mid-tour deployment parties, returning from home deployment
parties. So just say parties. I don't know why I had to name all types of parties. Just say parties.
Because that's legitimately like the times that I drank in excess, like legit excess, were almost always around going to or coming back from war. Anyways, no, I kind of got out of it, but I too love Jack Daniels. It's a perfect drink for any time, and because they do offer varieties like a gentleman Jack or something like that, it's like a great comfort drink. However, one thing I can't do, man, I can't get into it. I've tried like $400 like shot of, or not that the shot was but bottle was $400 ish, something of scotch. I can't get into scotch, man. I can't. I do bourbons all day. I can lots of different tequilas. I dig. I loved living next to Mexico. There in Yuma, Arizona, I had Algodona, San Luis, and places like that. The Sonora area's got some very unique tequilas. But I can't do scotch. Do you like scotch?
Yeah, scotch is fine. There's not many spirits that I won't go head first into. Yeah, that's, you know, whatever. You judge me if you want. Hell, I'm even a big fan of Jägermeister.
I can't do licorice. Jaeger and Ouzo. Oh, no. And what's the other licorice one? Ouzo, Jaeger, and there's another one. The green fairy crap, absinthe. Doesn't it have a licorice taste to it?
Jesus Christ, absinthe is like,
it's not illegal. No. It's not hallucinogenic like that.
The worst. I've had absinthe
it's awful
before.
Tasting if it's that.
And that, yeah, they had it at they were doing like experiments or something with it at a bar here in town. And I had some. It was like death in a bottle. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah. Yeah, but usually when it comes to spirits, I'm drinking at home or at a hotel or something like that, conventions and stuff like that. Beer is out with the friends, dinner, that kind of thing. And I don't know. I think liquor for me is more of a relaxed setting of just hang out, while beer is pounding a couple one down, telling my buddy, "Fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about." Because we have similar and different tastes in movies, so it makes for great conversations. Hell, we've at times, there's been about maybe 10 of us at a table, and we are just straight up finger pointing at each other. I mean, the entire bar is looking at us like, what is wrong with these people? Bartenders don't care at all, because they know they know us and they know what's up. And if you listen into, do you know what the argument was? What is worse?
War, Star Trek.
No, what is worse? Iron Man 3 or I think it was Batman v Superman.
Oh.
BBS. That was the argument. No, fuck you, dude. Iron Man 3 is one of the worst movies ever made.
I don't like it. I'm right there with you. It does not age well at all. It feels really off these days.
Yeah,
like, there's a good core, but it feels off.
It's completely off the path of what any of the other Marvel movies were doing. But I mean, Iron Man was pretty early on, so I wonder if that's maybe one that they look back and go,
yeah.
I don't know.
Even more than 2. Like, I know 2 has its issues, but for me, it's more entertaining than 3, for sure. Like I said, 3 had a good premise, but I'll say the shine from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Shane Black's heyday with Predator or The Predator or whatever it was called, and Iron Man, the shine off his name for me is coming off. But yeah, you know,
But
getting off of. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, but if we're talking like rankings, I'm gonna go with back to our original topic. Stouts are just stouts,
Mm.
and then we're gonna go all the way down the list because they don't match at all. Stouts, then lagers. I just sometimes you just need to go lager, like just whatever, and then IPAs. Oh, and then yeah, let's just pale ale sometimes, but not.
I can't ever hear that without thinking American Pie. How's a pale ale? Yeah, it's funny. I never got into beer. I've tried them from little local breweries to like monasteries in Germany. It's just not my thing. Anyways, happy fucking birthday. Dude, so we talked a minute about Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City yesterday, about the pictures and how I was like, sure, maybe this could look kind of goofy, but we don't know because it's not a fluid image, just one shot. And I completely missed that, how awful the title is. Like, I saw the title. I knew what the title was. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. What the fuck, Sony? Like,
what's wrong with the title? There's nothing
dude, that is such a long. Let there be carnage. Welcome to Raccoon.
So Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten
That's
Rings,
too long. I would have called it Shang-Chi, the Ten Rings.
That sounds dumb.
Nope. Would have went with that. This whole sentence afterwards is too much, man. And not only that, but what are we supposed to call it? Most people are going to call it, to differentiate from the original film. I guarantee you this will end up being called Resident Evil Raccoon City for the general public in shorthand, right? I could deal with that title, Resident Evil Raccoon City, because it's the event. From the pictures, it looks like we're going to see the mansion, the virus breakout, and the escape, which is RE1 and 2, right? In general, from pictures. So calling it Resident Evil Raccoon City, I would have even taken Resident Evil Biohazard, a throwback to the Japanese game, and something they did for the Japanese game title, and something they did for the American title of 7, Resident Evil Biohazard. Welcome to, dude. No, this look. I'm a weeb. I love anime and manga. I make fun of the ridiculous sentence long titles, that they have from their light novels and shit all the time. It's too much, including Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Whatever.
It's fine. You guys are okay, Sony. Don't worry about it. That title's okay.
No, it's garbage. Into the Spider-Verse. Why not just Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse?
No, I like the original.
Okay, yeah, that one's actually pretty decent.
I realized
okay,
how awful
that
all right,
one was.
Yeah.
Well, that one's just into the Spider-Verse. It's not that bad, but I don't know. No, man, I don't like this. Like that's one thing where I love Western efficiency. See, like we had it too simple with just numbers. Like that's trash. Like we're beyond, except for kids movies.
You see, look
we're
at
beyond
you, Kyle.
numbers.
No, you're like,
we don't
title
need
with the
a
title
sentence.
and numbers. I don't want sentences. I don't even want words in my titles.
You're
like, I want emo joys.
Simple subtitle is fine,
no.
dude. Captain America, the first Avenger. I'm down with that. The Winter Soldier. I'm down with that. That's fine. I'll even say Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. It feels a bit much because it's Ant-Man and the Wasp, but that even because Ant-Man and the Wasp is the main title, Quantumania, it's short. I don't like the Welcome to Raccoon City and the damn, what was the other one I said? The other film they just did, and Legend of the Ten Rings. I don't like that. I don't. What?
You're like, Shang-Chi. That's what I want as my title.
No, I said, and the 10 Rings would be fine, or Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings, something like. Yeah, man. No, we don't. And the 10 Rings. There you go. Take out Legend of.
This sounds so like blah.
It's short. It's efficient without being lazy. Like my god awful Iron Man 2 and 3 Blu-ray boxes. Talk about first world issues, right? Thumbs
down for you.
Hey, that's fine. Hit the dislike button all day long. If you please hit that subscribe button while you're at it. I will take the hate clicks. Nah, man.
Are you an energy vampire? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I'm trying to feel like you were probably
watching that.
Vampire.
Did you watch the clip with Colin actually doing his shtick on like YouTube? Christine watched it and she's like, it's like working. I love that show, man. I love that show. So good.
It's, I think. Well, honestly, it was such a blast to talk to Harvey yesterday, because from the beginning when I watched that show, he was hands down my favorite character, because I'm gonna root for the Hispanic guy who can't get ahead.
Guillermo. All he wanted to do was be an immortal blood sucking fiend. That's it.
And then, dude, when he realizes what his descendants were, and then he realizes he's killed 2 vampires.
Yep.
And then he even takes it one step further and says, "Oh no, what did I have for dinner?" And he like looks at the camera and he's like, "Garlic."
Yep.
But you know, one of the brilliant parts of that show, and I realized, is that the vampires aren't necessarily dumb. It's that they're immortal, and so there's no rush to do anything.
That too.
And so they're out of touch, because why are they going to stress out about anything? They're not going to die. And so when they have to do something, they half-ass it or get Guillermo to do it, because you know there's really no stakes, and it's only when the stakes are raised or whatever that they kind of put a little bit more effort. I will say that my second favorite character is not Laszlo, but it's his secret identity.
Oh yeah, dude. that episode and that cameo blew me away.
It's so fun.
I don't want to ruin it for people that might be getting into the show this year, but check it out. It is so good, and it's starting back up here real soon this month, right? Like the 20 something, I think.
No, on Friday.
Friday. Oh, okay. So yeah, I knew it was September. Which one is like the 20 something? Oh, that's Shang-Chi, isn't it?
Dude, I got
so many release dates.
Yeah, we got that. I got Money Heist on Friday, Casa de Papel. Next week I got Lucifer.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's on.
Yeah, so I mean, Supergirl's back this week. Stargirl's fantastic. I mean, I got a Walking Dead's back too. I got so much TV to watch.
Yeah, a lot. And crap, what else, man? Visions, Star Wars Visions for anime stuff. Guys, speaking of anime, the damn, what is it called? Anime-Versal Reviews Midnight Run will be back this weekend. 100% guaranteed for certain. We are all set for that review on Chobits, which is a really, really fun, ridiculous anime that is way too dirty and makes absolutely no sense in all the best ways. So check out AVR Midnight Run. And while you're at that, because you're at the YouTube channel, please subscribe and share us with some friends and family. Leave some comments, interact with us, and check out all of the amazing interviews that Manny will talk about as soon as I finish the rest of the house cleaning, by telling you to check out LRMonline.com every single day for all of your entertainment news, needs, and opinions, and also to check out our podcast network wherever you get your podcasts from, for the Marvel show, the Star Wars show, the Cantina Breaking Geek Radio, and more anime stuff, and all those go up on YouTube. So yeah, we're available, guys, for free. We're cheap. Go, Manny. What we got coming up on your side? Sorry. Well, until we get the merch up, we're cheap. Now, once we start charging them for merch, we're not cheap.
What we charge has nothing to do with how cheap we are. We are high value. Okay, maybe I am. I don't know about you.
Sure.
If you wanna be cheap, if you want to be on that spectrum.
I spent 17 years as a military dog. I know my value.
Okay then, act like it. As he chugs down a bottle of a can of Dr. Pepper.
It's the Daily COG, man. The daily can of Dr. Pepper.
Is it the Daily COG or COD? Are we doing fishing can of
now?
Dr.
Pepper.
I can go on for days. As interviews, we up on the site already. We have an interview with Bob Pierce and Kim Collins for Doug Days. Nancy has one with Sarah Sophie for The Colony. Gig has a couple of interviews for Hulu's. Only Murders in the Building, Zero Gravity. Everything. I have my interview with Fala Chen for Shang-Chi this weekend. You got to check that out. And then also, do not miss out on that trailer for Malignant. Jesus Christ, that movie's gonna be nuts. I do not want to watch it in theaters. I am that guy. And then a few probably will be up by the time this is up. My Robert Rodriguez interview for the Billie Eilish special, which you can also already check out on YouTube, just in case for whatever reason it doesn't make it up. So yeah, it's all there.
Cool, man. Oh, there it goes. As soon as I freaking whatever. Anyways, I was gonna bring up that trailer. Nah, we're wrapping up. I'm not gonna do it. Check out the trailer, LRMonline.com. Yeah, we can talk more about it on Friday, guys. There's social media information down below. It's been great talking to everyone, and we will talk to you live tomorrow. Hopefully, all things going well. 9:35 Eastern time, 6:35 Pacific. Bye, guys.